The blast furnaces at Bethlehem Steel once helped build the modern world, from the Golden Gate Bridge to the Empire State Building. Frank Baum worked here in the plant's heyday.
This was the worst day of my life when this closed down.
He's just the sort of voter that Donald Trump is trying to attract with promises to bring back heavy industry. But Frank isn't buying it.
If you want his hand on the nuclear trigger, you've got to be crazy. That's the way I see it. It's that simple. However, we got a lot of steelworkers who are going to vote for him because people are so fed up with the gridlock in Washington that they're willing to grasp at anybody that's telling them what they want to hear.
Frank will be casting his ballot for Hillary Clinton. She's ahead in local polls, and Democrats have won every presidential election here since 1992. But Pennsylvania has been moving gradually more Republican in recent years, and the Trump campaign hopes an upset could give them 20 crucial votes in the Electoral College. These Trump supporters certainly think they're in with a chance. They've been holding flash mobs like this for weeks now. Hatred of Clinton is just as powerful a motive as enthusiasm for Trump.
Lock her up!
But in this strange election, there's also disdain for the local congressional candidate from Trump's own party.
We have certain establishment Republicans like Paul Ryan and our horrible congressman here in the Valley, Charlie Dent, who continually says he's a Republican but will not vote for Donald Trump. This man should not be elected for Congress.
Charlie Dent personifies the divided nature of Pennsylvania. Both his district and the state are fairly evenly split between Democrats and Republicans. Almost none of his election materials even mention that he's a Republican, and that's no accident.
I've learned that when you are running for office, it is important to develop your own brand, make sure that people can identify you based on your positions and beliefs and your record of service, and not necessarily the parties or the presidential nominees, and I believe that has served me well.
Dent's strategy may win him his seat, but in an increasingly polarized nation, straddling the divide between Democrat and Republican is becoming more and more difficult. Which party Pennsylvania picks will have a big impact on this and future presidential elections.